the Eras Tour might really be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. During the tour's 100th show in Liverpool, England, on Thursday, June 13, Taylor Swift confirmed that the long-running show will end in December. People have been like, "How are you going to celebrate the 100th show?" Swift, 34, told the sold-out crowd at Anfield Stadium. "The celebration of the 100th show for me means this is the very first time I've acknowledged to myself and admitted that this tour is going to end in December. Like, that's it." Fans had theorized that Swift might add additional dates to the tour, but its final stops are scheduled for Vancouver, Canada, between December 6 and 8. Swift called the Eras Tour the most exhausting, all-encompassing, but most joyful, most rewarding, most wonderful thing that has ever happened in my life. "I think that this tour has really become my entire life," Swift explained. "It's taken over everything. I think I once had hobbies, but I don't know what they were anymore. All I do when I'm not on stage is sit at home and try to think of clever acoustic song mashups and think about what you might want to hear." The singer then thanked the rain-soaked fans in Liverpool and around the globe for their ability to turn the Eras Tour into the cultural phenomenon that it's become. "You have done so much to be with us, right?" Swift gushed. "You've made plans so far in advance, you planned what you were going to wear, you memorized lyrics, you got yourselves here, you figured out parking, you figured out transportation." She continued, "I want to spend the 100th show just thinking about that and living in this moment with you and being here with you. Just know that I appreciate every single ounce of effort that you put in to be with us when this tour reaches triple digits of shows. So, thank you." The pop star kicked off the Eras Tour, which features an expansive set of more than 40 songs covering her entire career in the United States in March 2023 and traveled throughout the country until August 2023. She subsequently embarked on the international leg of the tour, making stops in South America, Asia, Australia, and Europe. Swift also documented the concert experience in her October 2023 movie, Taylor Swift: The Eras Tour. When Swift returned to her tour in May following a brief hiatus, she completely switched up the setlist, including songs from her 11th album, The Tortured Poets Department, for the first time while performing in Paris. In addition to making the record a permanent part of the lineup, Swift debuted new costumes and cut some past songs. The European leg of the tour will run through August, with Swift returning to the US for several shows in the fall before closing out the venture in Canada in December. Swift previously commemorated important dates on the tour with special surprises for her audience. During her 87th concert in Paris, she made several nods to boyfriend Travis Kelce, whose Kansas City Chiefs jersey number is 87. She wore his NFL team's colors and sang a mashup of The Alchemy and Treacherous. She even gave Kelce, who was in the audience, a sweet shout-out, asking the crowd, "Can you believe this is our 87th show of the Eras Tour?" While performing her 89th show in Sweden, Swift paid tribute to her 1989 album with a mashup of 3 songs from the record, Say Don't Go, Welcome to New York, and Clean. Throughout the tour's run, Swift has spoken about its impact on her. "I've always had fun doing this. I can't believe I get to do music as a career. That's crazy," she said at the Los Angeles premiere of her Eras Tour movie in October 2023. "I've always had so much fun doing it. I've never had this much fun in my life as I have had on the Eras Tour. It is far and away just the most electric experience of my life." In December 2023, Swift told Time that she wanted to super-serve the fans with her biggest tour ever. "They had to work really hard to get the tickets," she explained. "I wanted to play a show that was longer than they ever thought it would be because that makes me feel good leaving the stadium." Swift noted that the Eras Tour made her the most fulfilled I've ever felt in her life. "I know I'm going on that stage whether I'm sick, injured, heartbroken, uncomfortable or stressed," she continued. "That's part of my identity as a human being now. If someone buys a ticket to my show, I'm going to play it unless we have some sort of force majeure."